Going live in just a minute. We're on. Hello, Sang Looi. How are you?
Hi, Carrie. I'm good. How are you?
Thanks so much for sitting down with me tonight. I'm really excited. Actually, it's your morning, so good morning, Singapore. I'm really excited for you to be here. And we've known each other, gosh, for a really long time. I think 11 years.
Coming? Coming to 11 years, yes.
11 years, right? We've
Yeah,
been kind of
almost. Yeah.
crossing our paths in the oil world, partnering together for 11 years. So this is really special for me. I'm so glad that you're here on Essential Stories so we can kind of capture the way people found out about essential oils and have used essential oils. And then I think what's really exciting is to watch how people start to share them and it kind of, goes out like a ripple, right? All over the world, really. I mean, I know you have taken your essential oil knowledge to many countries, right?
Mhm.
It hasn't just stayed within your own community. So that's we have so much to talk about. But we're going to play a game at the beginning just to
Yes.
kind of warm up. So this or that, you're going to pick one of the things, all right? So, this or that. Would you rather have to hunt and butcher your own meat or never eat meat again?
Wow, if I have to hunt and no, I will really not eat meat again.
Just forget me.
Yeah, I can't kill. I don't think I can hunt in the first place, but I can't kill. So yeah,
Okay.
probably I'll stick to all the vegetables and fruits.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. Next question. Would you rather have unlimited battery life on all of your electronic devices or have free Wi-Fi everywhere you go?
Oh, I think I'd rather have a lot of battery life. Like,
Lot of battery life.
yeah.
Never have that phone die ever
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, even if I have free battery and then I mean free Wi-Fi and no battery, then it doesn't work at all.
That's true.
Right? I think
Very
battery is more
practical.
important.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Would you
Mhm.
rather live in a tree house or in a cave?
Oh, I'd rather be in a cave. I don't
Rather
think I
be in
can
a cave.
climb when I get older.
Okay.
It's really just practical, right?
You are
So, when
super
I was younger,
practical.
if you asked me 10 years ago, I would say tree house.
There
But
you
now
go.
I just want to be in a cave. I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Would you rather be in a history book for something you did that was terrible or forgotten after you're gone?
Oh, I'd rather be forgotten.
Bad we forgot.
Yeah.
I think so too. That's a
Yeah.
strange question. I wonder who would answer I'd rather be known for something terrible.
Oh, there will be somebody who wants that
I
because
guess
they want to be
so.
remembered, right?
People
It's
want to
quite
be remembered.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite scary to know that you'll be forgotten, maybe
Right?
after a generation, and then you are gone, like totally gone.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
it's this
know. It's a
just the
horrible
way.
thing to think
Yeah.
about, but I guess we all have to face it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But you will be remembered. I know.
Well, we're all going to be remembered because we've got all these videos out there. I don't know
Yeah.
who's going to look at them afterwards. They're
Yeah.
even
Once you're on
bad.
social media, you'll never wipe it off.
So
So
crazy.
it's
I know social media is going to be so big that it's just going to be like a mess of sound. No one's going to be able to
uh-huh.
distinguish anything.
That's
All
true.
right, last question before we
Okay.
get into the fun stuff. Would you rather go back into the past and meet the loved ones you never got to know, or no, go back in the past and meet your loved ones? So people that have been in your life who have gone away. Or would you like to go into the future and meet like your great great grandchildren who you may not get to meet because you're going to pass away?
I'd rather go to the future.
Go to the future.
Yeah. I'm always curious.
Right? Yeah, very
Yeah, I
curious.
want to know.
Well, that was fun. I loved your answers. I think I was pretty much in a line with what you were saying. So, yeah, I could see those were good. I could see the same thing. But let's talk about essential oils.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me what was your first memory of using an essential oil?
Okay, if I really go back, it is like the X oil. I
Okay.
don't know whether you know. Like there's it comes in a bottle and it's transparent, but I believe that it has like eucalyptus peppermint in there. So a lot of people use that for giddiness, for blocked nose, cough, and all that. And sometimes I know my aunt use it for even fever. Like
Okay.
during fever, she will apply all her kids. They will apply all over the body to bring down the body temperature. I
Okay.
think that bottle has eucalyptus and peppermint in there. That's
Okay.
way back when we were young. Yeah, but unfortunately, I have bad memories of it because
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
bit special. When I smell that oil, that medication, we call it medicated oil or
Yeah.
X oil. I get stuffy nose, I get giddy. I turn the other way.
Other way. Okay.
Yeah. So I always thought that I can't stand essential oils or I can't, especially mint oils. I thought those will make me giddy, phlegm up and all that. Very strange,
Okay.
right? That I got a very different view of essential oils when I was much younger because I just couldn't stand it.
So did you stay away from them completely after that?
Yeah,
Or like,
like if I were working in a company, I will tell my colleagues you are not to apply the X oil when I'm around.
oh, okay.
Until I met doTERRA peppermint, I'm fine. And
Yeah,
so I
so
gave
tell us how that even happened if you had such a negative experience the first time.
so when people say they offer me essential oils, I'll go, no, don't touch me. And I don't like stand like I don't go into those shops that has a lot of strong smell, like your Body Shop, L'Occitane, all this. I will
Sure.
just pass by and I won't go in.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been avoiding all this scent and all that. And of course, when people say essential oils are there, no. No, I don't like all this smell. Strange, right? So
Yeah.
until somebody gave me let me try some peppermint, I was resisting. And then when I didn't stuff up, I didn't feel giddy.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought there must be something different,
And so
right?
was there something going on like did you have a headache or you weren't feeling well or he just had this oil and he wanted you to
Oh, the person was just applying on himself. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
I said, don't come near me, don't offer me. I just don't want it. But after 1, 2 hours with this person, and I don't feel like I have a headache or giddiness or stuffy nose, I was going, all right, this is something different. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So I believe I've been reacting to something else, not the essential oils, right?
Yeah, probably.
Something.
Yeah, there might be like, we know one of the things about essential oils is some of them are adulterated, right? Like they may have
Mhm.
been chemically altered in some way. It doesn't mean they're poisonous. It just means that maybe there were, some things that happened to the oil that wasn't healthy for you, or it was
Mhm.
being used in a way that wasn't good for your body in particular. That's one of the things I like, about doTERRA is that you can trust that you're getting a pure oil every time, and
Yeah.
you don't have to have that concern,
So
hopefully.
it's actually good that my body is telling me I can't use this. So
Yeah.
part of
Yeah.
my body is saying that I can detect something that is not good, not real, not good, or adulterated. Somehow my body knows. So I'm glad.
Yeah. Well, and I applaud you for for being curious about the oil after,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, smelling it. So what happened after that? I'm like dying to know. How did we get from that one moment of like, oh, this doesn't bother me to I love
Yeah.
doTERRA.
Okay.
We're
So of course
diamond.
that's
I'm a
my
founder of Singapore. Like, how do we get from that moment to like where you are now?
Yeah, so there was I was asked to have a small gathering with another friend, actually Hong and Suing, who are my ex-classmates.
Okay.
Then he was actually telling me there's an opportunity, like a business opportunity. But that was
Okay.
the time in my life that I was thinking, yeah, I wanted to do something, about my life. But
Yeah.
I remember coming into the meeting really tired. I was 1 hour late. I was really tired
Wow.
after a long meeting in the office. right? So
Okay.
when I arrived, and then Hong was saying, no, you keep quiet. I'm just going to apply something on your shoulders. Like I was going, lay off on the minty stuff too. I was like, you sure? And then
Yeah.
he said, shut up. He said, just shut up. And then he just applied deep blue. You
Oh,
know,
deep
so,
blue.
yeah. So when he first applied and he said, do you feel anything? I said, I don't feel a single thing. He said, all right, let it rest. And then he applied a second time. I was going, oh my God. Like everything started to relax. Yeah, everything started to relax. Then I was going, oh. And I'm not reacting. I'm not reacting like rashes or
Okay.
itchiness or whatever. And it's because I do that with like Yoko and those kind of deep heat stuff.
Yeah.
Usually I'll react like redness and itchiness but it's just about I was feeling everything just relaxed
Wow.
from head down. Then I was able to talk. you know, like
Okay.
I was doing what's that stuff.
So it sounds like it wasn't just like your physical stressed feeling, but your emotional, like
Yeah,
that stress
everything.
of your job and being late
Mhm.
and being tired, like that, all that lifted too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Very good.
and because I came into the meeting thinking that I can't last like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm just
Oh,
going to give him 20 minutes of his time. But we spoke about 2 hours.
okay.
Yeah. So that was the experience. And I was going, this is good stuff.
Oh, I
This
love that.
thing,
I love
something
that.
very different from what I have been experiencing, with other
Mhm.
products in the market. And so that's why I thought I should explore it. Yeah, and look at it, how can I use it with my family and all that? Because I came from a family who believes in like Chinese herbs, the natural
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
We depended so much on the natural herbs, for our issues over time and all that. And so I was thinking, is there something? Because my mom turned a TCM doctor at her when she was hit 60, when she retired.
Okay.
Okay, then she was always asking me, you have to go and learn this. I was going, my Mandarin is not good enough. I'm
Okay.
not going to read all those words, just to learn. And it's
Yeah.
going to take me a long, long time to learn it.
Yeah.
Right now, and then you have to put, weigh the different ingredients, you have to
Right.
boil them, you have to, I was going, this is tough. This is tough. So
Yeah. So TCM is very precise. There's a lot of training, right? There's a lot of
uh,
experience you have to have, but essential oils aren't like that.
yeah. Yeah, I was surprised. That's why my mom's surprised.
Yeah,
Right.
I was surprised too. Like I was like, okay, I can do this. Anybody can do it. You
Yeah,
know?
correct. And then my mom, as a TCM doctor, keep asking me, can you use this with this? Can you use this with this? Do they contradict each other and all that? I was like, not that I know of, just use it.
Yeah.
Right. So it became so easy. And that is why I just totally love it. I find it so much. I don't have to worry about a lot of things. I don't have to worry about my children going to the oils and grabbing whatever they need whenever.
Right.
Yeah. I think that assures a lot. If it is
And
medication or something, you
yeah.
just say, oh my God, don't touch.
And
And
how
then
old were your girls when you started with oils?
wait, let me see. They are I think 9 and 11.
9 and 11.
Yeah,
And how
around there.
did they react? Because like, 9 and 11-year-olds have opinions and they could maybe like my kids were a little younger. They were 2 and 4, right? So they're kind of accepting whatever I'm doing. But 9 and 11, you could get some pushback. How was that?
Okay, when you're not feeling well, you don't have any say.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm with my family. I'm those kind of, I don't care. You just lie down there and do it. I'm not going to, I'm not, like I started with more looking at like a medicine box,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Right. Rather than a health lifestyle thing, because when I started knowing about essential oils, it's all about resolving certain issues and all that, and not looking at it as a lifestyle. You know what I mean?
And we
Like
used to call it the Dr. Mom kit. Do you remember that?
correct.
Dr. Mom
Yeah,
kit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean everything changed after a while, but in the beginning it's all about a medicine how to resolve. And then my children, like children when they're young, they have all this cough and cold and
Oh, sure.
stuff. So when you're not feeling well, you really don't have a choice. You're just, I said, lie down beside that machine, and then and I'm just going to apply oils on you. You're going to sleep, you're going to drink water, and you're just going to sleep. And
So
then they
the
will say,
machine you're talking about, I'm assuming, is a
it's a
diffuser,
diffuser.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
diffuser.
So I practically can do anything I want on them when
Okay.
they're not, right? Is when we turn it into a lifestyle,
Yeah.
then of course they got resistance. But I keep playing with the oils that they like. Like
Okay.
I know my girls love sunrise.
Oh,
Makes them happy. Is it called sunrise in wait, is
no,
it
it's
called
called something else. I'm trying. Is it Citrus Bliss?
Oh
Which
yeah, citrus bliss in US, yeah. But
Yeah,
it's called
Citrus
something
Bliss
in
in the
Singapore.
US. Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
sometimes when you cross markets, we
yeah,
change names, but
a
the
lot.
ingredients are all the same, right? It's all the same.
Correct. So they love that smell. It makes them happy.
Okay.
So yeah, so I started doing that, and then whenever I want to introduce some oils, I'll do all the oils that they love.
Okay.
The smells, go through the smells that they love. Right, then slowly we build up from there. And then now, of course, every time they have something on, they just say, "What oil? What
Okay.
can I do? What can I do?" Right? They
Yeah.
they stop looking the other way. They don't look at medication
Okay.
anymore. They don't
So
look
their
at
first line of defense is like, let's try an essential oil, see if this works.
yeah, because there's really nothing else in my house.
I know. I remember as a mom,
Mm-hmm.
that was a really hard moment for me. Like
Oh,
to walk, just to say, I'm gonna put my heart and soul into a natural first line of defense, and I'm going to like literally let all this stuff expire and throw it away and not buy it again.
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
but I never it was a tough moment, but then I never looked back. You know, it was like, oh, okay, I'm still doing the right thing for my family.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you have like lots of medication, leftover medication in
Oh
your fridge
yeah.
and all that, right? So it took me about half a year
Yeah.
since I started with oils that then I took a big trash bag to
Okay.
just
Throw it all away.
and then after this, another half a year later, I'm swiping all the conditioner, no, the
Right.
skincare.
All the personal care,
Yeah,
conditioners,
because they are just
soap, cleaning
expiring.
products. Right. Yeah.
They're already just expiring in my cabinet.
Right.
So it's putting them
Get
all
rid of
in.
it.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom said, "Are
Clean
you
sweep.
sure that's what you're going to do?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
But I can't throw her herbs. So
Right. No, it's true.
yeah, we are still taking herbs.
Yeah,
Like we're
and those are
taking,
great. And well,
yeah, like
doTERRA has a lot of herbs in their, capsules. I love Zendocrine and lots of different
yeah.
things that I really Alpha
Because now we
Serum.
just cook everything for the taste.
Yeah.
And then you get everything else. So yeah, so
That's
that's the
good.
journey.
It's
Yeah.
really good. So you're using oils, your kids are loving them. I know you use them on your parents and other relatives. So, but what like motivated you to say, I'm all in, I'm gonna make sure that the people that I meet outside of my family know about this too, that it's not just gonna be something that we're adopting in our own home, that I'm gonna take this out to the world.
Okay, so of course it always started out as if you have a good thing, you just have to share, right?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, don't be selfish. It is good, you share. And then that was the time that when I'm working and all that, we are facing with a lot of mummies with issues with their kids. They are taking leave, they're taking sick leave, they are not enough sleep, taking care of their children. So that is when you just say, try this, try this, try this, And when I see results, it just get me more motivated to just keep telling people how to use them and
Right.
family and all that. You get people who adopt, people who doesn't, but doesn't matter, right? You just keep telling. And then there was a time when I was still working, I got I remember my CEO just loved to come into our section, our department, because we
Huh?
smell best. We smell the best, right? And then I remember he was when we were having big meetings like planning for the next year because we had to plan budgets and all that for next
Right.
year. I'm passing around peppermint, passing around the bitless just to keep awake because every meeting is like 4 hours. It's crazy.
Now,
right? So
were you a fan of like the peppermint frankincense combination or the wild orange peppermint
wild orange. I'm on
Wild
the
orange.
wild
Okay.
orange peppermint. Yeah. So we were
Yeah.
like passing oils, and even today they still remember. They are still doing it. I mean, it's like more than
Still doing peppermint and wild orange. I love
yeah, in the meetings, they are still doing it. And then they will say, "Oh, she's still giving you the stuff." Like they are still remembering all this, which is good. Then they are bringing it into different companies and all that. So, I mean, it
I love
is really nice. I mean, it has that fulfillment, that feeling that no job in this world can give you. Like when you
that.
see people getting better, they sleep better, they have lesser pain, that fulfillment, that touched feeling,
Yeah.
you can't get it in any kind of job. I never found that, right?
No.
It just keep you going. Like, yeah, just share, right? In the beginning, I was never thinking about dollar and cents. It's like just helping someone
Right.
until I was after a while, I was really thinking back into my life
Hmm.
and what do I want? What do I want in my life?
Okay.
And then I was also looking back because I'm a single mom, right?
Right.
And I'm in a job that requires about 12 to 15 hours every day. And
Yeah.
sometimes I work weekends. I'm a bit of a workaholic though. I love my
Yeah.
job. No choice. But I just love it. And that's why you spend a lot of energy and time in your job, right?
Right.
But when I come back at home and I saw my kids and when they couldn't finish their homework, they are still up and all that, you just get really angry. You will scream and shout at
Yeah.
them. So my neighbors knows me being a screaming mom.
Okay. Yeah.
And so yeah, so my mom was telling me one day, say, you look at your children, they are scared of you. They're
Um,
really scared. And then I can see that fear in her eyes, especially my older one, Sherry. So, and Sherry did tell me later on in years, she
yeah.
said, I was praying every day that you'll be late so that I'll be asleep by the time you come in.
Wow.
Yeah, that was that bad.
That's hard, to
Yeah.
hear.
So
Yeah.
luckily I got this realization and I was thinking, what can I do? And I was thinking, can I have a business so that I got my time off? I did dabble with some business adventures with some friends and all that. But if you're not there 100%, you can't earn anything for any
No.
business. And the capital is high, the time needed is a lot, and you have to take care of a lot of stuff. And you don't even guarantee a success, especially in the first year, right? So there's so many failed
And you
ventures.
still could have been away from your kids, it sounded like just as long. So you're just
Yeah,
trading for like a
yeah,
job, right?
yeah.
For,
For extra
the startup.
worries, extra money gone, and
Right.
extra, a lot of
Right.
anxiety. That's worse, right? So until I met doTERRA and I was thinking, people love this stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to say much. I just have to throw them a book. That's what happened.
Isn't that
I
great? You just open the bottle, let them smell it. Here's a book. You be curious and read all,
yeah.
look up whatever you want to do. Like I find sometimes I want to talk to people and they're like, yeah, 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 whatever. And they're like
Oh
smelling
yeah.
things and
Let me
opening
read.
books.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't even have to be there, right? Like
That's
they're
what
all
happened to
doing their
me.
own thing. Like, what am I
Yeah.
doing here?
It was so funny because I had a class gathering. I haven't seen these people for like years,
Okay.
decades, right? And then they just came to my house potluck. Like when you have to organize everything was like in a mess. And then
Yeah.
and then there's no way you're talking about oils to anyone, right? And
Right.
I was so new that I don't know. I only know that few, but I have like a whole bag of essential oils. I
Okay.
left it at the table with books and all that. They were asking, what's that? I said, it's just essential oils. I said, how do you use it? I don't have time to talk to you. There's a book there. So there were a group of them just sitting down there. Oh, some of your oils are not open. Can we open? Yeah. Like I don't have the time. Just open the oils and
Right.
then
Yeah.
tell them. And then by the end of the night, they will say, you know what? There's a list on the table. That's our orders. You just have to collect money from my husband and then give it to us. I said, but it's coming from the US, you have to wait. Yeah, we can wait. It was
Yeah. Because Singapore
and
wasn't open.
yeah, it wasn't open yet, right? And it
No.
was a
What
200.
year did Singapore open?
Oh, wait, that's I think 2016.
1-6.
I think 1.6, around 1.6.
Okay.
Yeah. And the first order list was 300 PV. Can you imagine? With
Wow.
me saying zero, zilch,
Wow.
nothing else. Just go there, read the books.
Yeah.
So that got me thinking, I can do this.
I
It's not
don't
going to be
have to
tougher
do
than my
much. I
job.
just have to put them on a table and get people to come over. I love it.
It's not going to be tougher than my job right now because I'm
Right.
an manager. The amount of thinking and planning and negotiations and blah blah blah. That's a lot, a lot, a lot. It's taking a lot of energy. But
Right.
this is easy, and I can get that. You know that feeling that you can help someone.
Yeah.
That feeling is something that you cannot buy with money.
Right.
So I was thinking, I can, it's not that tough. I can do this. I've never been in sales. I don't want to be in sales.
Right. Yeah,
And
me
then it's,
too.
and
Never.
then it's a direct sales thing. I was going, how do people look at me? You know, like
Yeah.
everything that's go on, but
Yeah.
I was also thinking about myself, I need a change in my life.
Mm.
All my girls are not going to benefit. They are going to be teenagers soon. I'm going to lose them, if I don't build this relationship.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of tough questions going through me. And to convince my mom at that time was tough,
Okay.
right? Yeah, because I'm the only one earning money at home and
Oh,
supporting.
yeah.
They are staying
Okay.
with me. I got my two girls, they are retired. So it is scary for my mom to know that I'm going to start from zero again,
Yeah.
right? And then I was holding a very good job with a high pay,
High
very
paying.
high pay, yeah, very high pay job. So I think when I told Hong that I said I'm going to quit my job and build this business, I think I saw him go, Hong is always very reactive, but he
Right.
go, okay, like it took him like a few seconds. I was like, are you okay? Does this really work? Why are you
Yeah. Why
hesitating?
are you right?
Why are you hesitating? Then another friend, Suing's husband, was going, you're the only one earning money at home, right?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. I was like, yeah. And then they said, okay, if that's what you want to do, we'll support you. Like they were giving me these signals. Does it really work? It got through I was thinking, does
Yeah.
it really work? I mean,
Right.
even my clients are giving me this. I thought they would like jump out and say, oh,
Right. Let's do this together. It's going to be great. No, they were
no,
worried
it
about you.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking at my situation and
Yeah.
thinking that, can you really sustain? Can and then I'm already in my 40s.
Yeah.
I kind of survive. I might not survive another career change in my
Right.
life. It's not gonna be easy. So I was just, yeah, we can do this. I can absolutely do this. 12 hours a day, I'll just put in everything I got for 12 hours a day. I can do this. That's what I was thinking. Right. So yeah, it was like looking back, where did I get the courage? But I guess
Yeah.
it's
And you have been extremely successful. You are a founder of Singapore and Malaysia. Is that right?
yeah.
And
Yes.
Malaysia. And I know you've practically opened up Vietnam by yourself.
Yes.
And with a great group of people over there, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, but like you've done so many things over there, and other countries too, Indonesia, Thailand, right?
But
China.
those are also, something that I'm so grateful for. Is like you meet people that you have never been able to meet. When you are working in an
Amazing.
environment, you're always
Yeah.
in the industry, you're meeting the same group of people and all that.
Right.
Your whole life. If you look back your whole life, you're just meeting people in this industry, unless you change industry, right? But you're
Right.
always around this industry. So I meet people in the finance industry and the real estate industry when in the past. I
Right.
would have met all these people that I don't even know exist. Like I didn't even know there were like energy healers. There were people who actually can be, teaching yoga for their life. Like
Yeah.
I thought that was a part-time fun job. So, like all the perspective that I have about life and people.
Sure.
And yeah, and the amazing thing is I get to see a lot of different people, and then I go to their countries. Like
Yeah.
I would have never spent, I don't think I would ever spend that much time in Vietnam, without a team there. And
So,
I
so do you, you don't have to answer this, but can you share with us, like from that small group of people to where you are now, how many people do you feel like have come in your group? Like how many lives have you touched?
I mean, as a whole, doTERRA
Yeah,
team, looking at like more than 10,000 people right
more
now.
than 10,000 people.
Um,
So there you are, right? Like this one person. Like if I said to you tomorrow, go out and write down 10,000 names or meet 10,000 people, it would be impossible.
not,
But
not,
doTERRA has made it possible, and helping people with their families and their problems and their, has made it possible for you to, it just took you like a wave, right? Like you didn't
yeah,
have to do, you didn't have to seek out each individual people. They start to come to you, right? They start to come
yeah.
to you. So can you think, so I don't want to keep you too long, but I do want to know this. Can you think of like one person, and you don't have to tell me their names, and you can be a little bit vague about, what you did, but like, can you think about that one person who you were able to help in such a profound way that even if you never enrolled another person and even if you never did this business, you would have regretted that moment knowing that you had something and you gave it to them, or you could have given it to them and you didn't. So I guess what I'm saying is like, who is that one person whose life you changed, that you're glad you were courageous enough to do this?
Actually, there are more than one, but there's one particular kid
Yeah, does
that
something
really,
stand out to you? Yeah, like,
yeah.
yeah. Of
So
course there
there was
are thousands. We know there are thousands, but like
yeah.
that one sweet memory.
And this I'm so grateful it came early in my
Okay.
life that I met them. So it was not even my direct friend. It's a friend of a friend of a friend.
Yeah,
It's
of course. Right.
no, they were just and then they were just telling me, no, I need you to meet my friend who has a issue with her kids.
Okay.
Right. I was like, "Okay, I'm good with kids. Let's
Yeah.
do this. Right. So the mom was a very cheerful lady. She will laugh and she will talk as if, you don't feel like it's such a serious thing, but she would
Yeah.
just laugh off. And then she was telling me her son has bronchitis since he was a baby. So they have been going in and out of hospital like every alternate month
Yeah.
since he was a baby.
Okay.
And the doctors are already not very, very reluctant in giving any more antibiotics to the child.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I met him, he's already 5 years old. And doctor says no cold, anything cold, nothing cold, nothing sweet, and no
Okay.
sweet until he's 8. So 3 more years. And they
Okay.
stay on a condominium where they see pool. And the child will say, Mom, can I just go down to the pool?
Oh,
I know that it is 3 years, 3 years, I have to wait 3 years, right? I have to 3 years, right? So the mom will usually let go. But if he goes down, the next day will be hospital. It was that serious. And the mom will laugh it off. And I was going, why is the mom laughing? She must be joking, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I gave her all this protocol about how to use the oils, and then she was very diligent, very, very diligent. And then I asked her to use it like as if he's having flu every day.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's saying it so seriously, but she's still laughing it off. Then I was thinking,
Yeah.
like I'm getting all these mixed messages. But one day she was saying, you know, he wants to swim. Then
Hmm.
I was going, go swim. Right? And then he was, but he'll get into the hospital tomorrow. And
Yeah.
I was like, no, no, no. After he came up, you wipe him down, hot shower, and then use the oils as if he's going to have, runny nose and all that.
Right.
So next day, she said nothing happened. I was going, what? The oils don't work or what? She said, no, 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 not even a runny nose. That's it. Oh, that's great. Of course, the oils work, right? So 1 month later, I was doing this class in the office, and then it was called Essential Oils and Kids. And the
Okay.
mom took the boy. They came to the class.
Oh,
At the end of the class, they were like, the classroom, and then he was halfway in the class, and then he was
yeah.
standing. So the mom said, this auntie, she gave me all the oils that I applied for you. So what are you going to say? And he just ran. He just ran. And they just give me a big hug and they say, thank you, auntie. I almost cried, almost, right? So, but that touching moment told me something that there are just a lot of people out there, and a lot of kids who just need our help.
Yeah.
All we need to do is just open my mouth and just say it, right? Whether they adopt it is another story, but I have to tell them, there's just something that can help them not suffer that
Yeah.
much.
And it could
Because
be
this kid,
emotional, it could be
yes,
physical, it could be
anything.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, and the kid started swimming lessons half a year later. 1 year later, he's drinking Slurpee and I don't know, that's another problem, but
So he got to be
he
a normal kid. I mean, I hate to use that word normal, but he got to do
yeah,
the things that most, a
yeah.
lot of kids get to do, right? A lot.
And the
And
mom
hey,
saved,
who knows? We don't know, but we
yeah,
suspect that
it
he would have, that
changed
there was a,
everything
yeah.
because yeah, the mom saved up enough money. She saved up money from all these medical fees. The
Yeah.
mom went on to do a PhD.
Wow.
It
That's
changed.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow. I
every
wasn't
time I'm
expecting that.
down, I'm not feeling that I can do this anymore. I just remember him running to me and hugging me. And then I
Oh,
said, I can go. I can go on.
I can go on with yeah,
Yeah.
we can go
And
forward
that,
now. That's
like I
beautiful.
said,
And I have
no
to
drop.
ask you, I already kind of know the answer to this, but your girls, once you had
Uh-huh.
your doTERRA life blossoming, how did
Uh-huh.
your relationship with your girls improve?
Yeah, so much better because I am no longer an angry mom.
Angry mom's gone bye
Um,
bye.
I mean, the oil's coming down a lot.
Yeah,
But the schedule is different. Everything is decided by me. I can decide where I want to go, how far I want to go, how hard
right.
I want to work, right? I got a lot of control in my hands to do what I want to do. And I can sneak out like afternoons, pick them up from school, and then we can go watch movies. We can, start a lot of we love puzzles. So we
Yeah,
can we can start all our puzzles projects. And then yeah, I got very creative girls, so they
yeah,
love to
they're
do
amazing
things.
artists. Yeah.
So I think the relationship got so much better. They are like just my friends now. And I'm glad I have this opportunity. And sometimes when we were talking, chatting, they were saying, yeah, mom is like a superhero. She was everything. She can just solve everything. Like the way they
Yeah,
change
their
mind about
view,
me.
right. Yeah, their
Yeah.
view,
Like it's not like a tiger or a lion or a monster
right.
coming home at night, but someone that they can go back from. I mean, they can come back to. I
Yeah,
think that's what I wanted, right? They know
right.
that there's a place that they can come home to. Um, so it changed a lot of things. And it's not only just my girls, it's also with my parents.
Yeah.
Because last time they hardly see me. And
Wow.
I can have like breakfast with them. I'm back home in the afternoon sometimes. So I can get to, do a lot more things with them.
So
I've
you
just
have
been,
you have those strong family ties, no regrets, right?
yeah, no
That
regrets.
never
Yeah.
regret, no regrets. We
Yeah,
don't
because I don't think I could have that if I
with the
continue what I
regular,
did.
yeah, your regular
Yeah.
corporate, yeah,
Yeah, I
juggle
mean,
as
I
hard.
wouldn't have the time, energy, or the emotions, the right emotions to have that connection with them. I think
Right,
I would have, yeah. So
of
no
course.
regrets,
No
definitely, and I'm
regrets.
feel so blessed though.
No,
I
it's
feel
I have to say it's hard to fit your story into a short show, and I keep wanting to ask you questions, but I will move forward because
oh yeah.
I do respect your time. But so 5 oils that you or products that you love sharing right now. Like, what's your favorite thing to talk to people about? You can give me 5.
Okay, so easy. So peppermint orange, wild
Okay.
orange. I have on guard, breathe, digestion. Yeah.
Okay. You're a hundred
Yeah,
percent oil person. Like that's what you love to
the
share. That's
base.
what you love to
Yeah,
share.
the
And just
base.
so the audience knows, Digest Zen sounds pretty obvious, but it's for your digestive system. On Guard is for your immune system, right? Keep us healthy and strong. And then the other oils, like Breathe, obviously, is
Yeah,
for
this
your
one. Yeah,
respiratory
that's what we
system,
need.
right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
all of these kind of just keep your bodies functioning at their optimal level. So that's really cool. Well, I like to end the show with 10 interesting questions to kind of leave the audience with a taste for who you are as a person. So just one word or phrase. We don't have to go beyond that. The first question is, what's your favorite smell?
Orange.
Okay. What's your least favorite smell?
Oh, Patty green. You know the.
Oh, it doesn't have to be an oil. It can be any
Oh
smell.
yeah,
Oh,
because it reminds me of smelly clothes.
oh. Okay. She didn't say durian, by the way.
Oh no, I love
I knew
durian.
it. I knew it. I know. Never gonna be durian. What brings you the greatest sense of peace?
Um, one word. My kids, they just give me that. Yeah.
What irritates you the most?
Stupidity,
What's your favorite character trait in a human being?
love,
Oh. What is your favorite guilty pleasure?
ice cream,
What's the last food you'd like to eat before you die?
durian,
Durian? Durian. What, if you had a magic wand, what illness or disease would you eradicate first?
cancer.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Um, if I gave you $500 and you can only use it in one way, so you have to keep it together, can't break it apart, what would you do?
Ooh. Oh, use it in one way, right?
Yeah. Like you could keep it, you could spend it, you could whatever. Like it doesn't have to be a thing, but what would you do with 500 US dollars or Singapore dollars? Doesn't matter.
I'll buy oils and give it away.
Buy oil to give it away. I love that.
Seriously, that's what I'll do. Serious.
And last question. What one word would you like to leave our audience today?
Hmm. Touch.
Touch.
I
Thank
mean,
you, Sang Looi. This has been wonderful. I hope we can do it again.
I also too. I'm so enjoying myself though. And it's so good to just have this chat with you. And then, like this has been something that I love to do too.
All right.